Good afternoon, my friends, and welcome to another episode of Try Bonsai. It's your boy Banner, and looking at this ficus green mound. Oh, it's a ficus, I know that for sure. And I don't know how many of you all remember this ficus, but this was a branch that rooted, and I cut it off and I used the roots to create a new tree, drooping the roots around this rock. So what I'm going to do today, I would have liked to have repotted this, but I think I need to get a pot especially for this. So what I'm going to do today is kind of give it a little cut back, because I find the internodes on the branches are a little long, and I want the growth to be a little bit more compacted. And I'm going to start exposing some of these roots. So I'm going to remove this plastic and possibly remove this extension pot and start to expose, working on that root over rock type style. Now this is an overall view on it, and let me get something that I could put behind so that you could see it even more clearly. So hold on. Alright, so I guess a little screen, but as you could see, it is starting to take a little bit of form, but I want this to grow a bit more compacted, and if time is what will create that is what we're in it for. So my friends, let me just go. First things first, what I'm going to do is to look around and remove any dead items on this tree, as well as I may take the opportunity, I'm taking the opportunity to defoliate, and I will have to give this tree a little bit of attention and care, because I'm seeing what they call scale on this particular tree. Now, I am really very happy to have this experiment going. I am really, really very happy to have this experiment going, and I want this to be very successful. So far, it is proving to be a success, and I'm really very happy about that. So let me defoliate this, and when we come back, we're going to look at doing a bit of directional pruning to try to condense the growth. And when we finish with that, the work has started next door, and the rest of the video may be accompanied by music, because we have some work going on next door. What will happen next is that when I'm finished defoliating, trying to talk as quickly and as loudly as possible, finish defoliating, prune back, and then we're going to remove this extension and start to look at exposing the roots. Yeah? There we go. Okay, so even though there is a lot of noise next door, and I thought I could have done this without talking at all, this, it don't feel right. this is how this tree is developing. Sorry for my hand getting in the way, but I'm just trying to move away things as I've seen them. But this is how this is developing, and it's coming along nicely, you know. So as I get in closer, you can see all the fine feeder roots developing nicely, and all of the major roots that are going down into the soil base is coming along quite nicely. There's a root that I sent through this point here that possibly comes out. Let me see if I could capture that, or if you could actually see the light, and you can't really. But this root goes through the rock and comes out on the other side, and you have one or two roots. A lot of them did not make it, like this fellow here. He didn't make it. This fellow is kind of doing something, but this is coming along decent. So my thing is to expose this now and allow for the stronger roots to thicken up and start doing what it does, and all the smaller roots that not making it obviously going to die a natural death. So like these fellows here, I would eventually remove these fellows from the fray, because this is not a normal stretch. As a matter of fact, I'm going to cut these because this is not a normal stretch. This is too long of a stretch. Unless you guys, and you can let me know in the comments before I cut it, if I should have placed these another way, like pull these out and send them straight down, which would not be part of the rock planting. But right, so that one is out, and they are, as you can see, it is very much alive. The root is very much alive. So we're just going to cut it here, because I'm not going to I'm not going to disturb this any further than I already have. So I'll leave these two, and I want you all to let me know in the comments, what do you think is the best thing to do with these two roots? Let them run straight down, or clip them off and let the other roots do what they need to do. But a short video, just taking a view, or just taking a look at how this root over rock is coming along. And I hope my camera is showing you guys how nicely this thing is coming. Look at this root here. And it goes straight down, straight to the base. And there are a lot of fine feeder roots coming off. This thing looking good already. This thing starting to look good, man. So my friends, thank you so very, very much for joining me here on Try Bonsai. A short, sweet video. You know where this go. I'm fighting with the noise next door. You know the usual. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. Treat people how you want to be treated. And remember, my friends, our climate is our responsibility. We have an opportunity to change it for the better. If not for ourselves, let's do it for the future generations. Alright, I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.